بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. And this is our fifth meeting with the rules of Tajweed, the adult Tajweed class. Hey guys, now over here now. So where we stopped last time, we were at the letters At-Ta'u, Wad-Dalu, Wat-Ta. And I said, Inshallah Rabbil Alameen, we're going to go over the new material first, and then we're going to review the old material afterwards, Inshallah Rabbil Alameen, if we have time for that. So we stopped at the letters At-Ta, Wad-Dal, Wat-Ta. And Inshallah Rabbil Alameen, what we're going to do bi'idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala is As-Sadu, Waz-Zayu, Was-Sin. The three whistle letters. They are called the three whistle letters. Abdullah, maybe we need to adjust the volume so that we can turn off the sound system on the basement as well as the classrooms. Do you know how to do that? So, yeah, you can. Okay, what about the classrooms over here? Is it a joint discussion? It's not a joint discussion, right? So, actually, just to make sure we did not skip any material, I will go back to the letter Ar-Ra. Ar-Ra, and if we go before it, is the letter Noon. The Ra and the Noon is pretty much the same makhraj. It's pretty much the same makhraj. That's why little kids, they make a mistake. When you tell them to say Ra, they say Na. Why? Because the point of articulation for these two letters is very, very close. If you look over here, for the Noon, the tip of the tongue is touching part of the roots of the two front scissors, the top front scissors towards the palate. That's for the Noon. The Ra is pretty much the same thing. If you see that, the tip of the tongue touching part of the roots of the upper teeth. This one, the top front incisors. And the Ra is the front teeth. Okay? But it's going to the roots of the front teeth, the upper front teeth. It becomes Ra. And what we mentioned last time is the tongue is going to be like this. This is the tongue. We should not roll the tongue like this. And that's the R in English. Is the tongue, instead of being flat like this, it rolls. Do you see that, yes, Saeed? The tongue is like this, it rolls like this. That's how you get Ra, Ra, Ra. That's not how it goes in Arabic. In Arabic, it should be different. How should it be in Arabic? Like this, the tongue stays. Okay? And then the tip of the tongue vibrates. Only the tip of the tongue. And if you want to see how it vibrates, you got to put a shadda on the Ra. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman. People, they either let it completely vibrate, the whole tongue. So they will say Ar-Rahman. So that's the whole tongue going up and down. Or they will roll it Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman. Neither one of these is the correct one. The correct one is the tongue is like this. Okay, the tip of the tongue is the one that is vibrating. Naturally, the ra has a vibration sound to it. In order for you to say ra properly, you gotta do that vibration. But the vibration is not gonna be for the whole tongue. It is only the tip of the tongue. Okay, so that is something very important. That's point number one. Point number two for the ra. The ra has to be a hard letter. A hard letter means in Arabic mufakham. Mufakham. What does it mean, mufakham? Mufakham is this area in the center that, is that a cavity? I don't know if that's called cavity. La. So this area on the tongue itself, yes. So this area on the tongue is going like a valley. The back of the tongue is up, the front of the tongue is up, and the middle of the tongue is down. So you have a wave, exactly. That wave is a taqeer in Arabic, and that one, in order for you to make the ra, ra. But if it is not going to be ra, it will become ri. I don't have a shape of it here, but I will show it to you inshallah some other time. Ri, it becomes like this, ri. Okay? So there is no that wavy shape in it. So if the ra, write down the rule. If the ra has a kasra, it becomes soft. If the ra has a kasra, it becomes soft. Okay? طيب. What if the ra has a sukoon on it? So we will look at some examples. Okay? Mari. Okay? Mari. The ra is soft. Ar-Rahman. Rabbi. Rabbi. Ra. Ra. I did not say ra. Ra. That's the difference between a tafkhim and a tarqiq. If I say Rabbi, Rabbi, I made it soft. And I should not be saying it like that. Rabbi, Rabbi. It should be Ra, Rabbi, Rabbi. Okay? If it has a kasra, Mari, Mari. فَكُلُوهُ هَنِيئًا مَرِيئًا مَرِيئًا. That's how it goes. طيب. What if the ra? So now we know. If the ra has a dhamma or a fatha, it becomes mufakhama, hard. طيب. If the ra has a kasra, it becomes muraqqaqa, softened. So what is the remaining haraka? We talked about the fatha, talked about the dhamma, talked about the kasra. What is the remaining haraka? As-sukoon. Okay? If the ra has a sukoon, what do we do in this case? We look at the letter before it. We look at the letter before it. If the letter before it has a fatha or dhamma, the ra becomes mufakhama. Okay? كلا والقمر قمر كلا والقمر قمر مر. But we should not say كلا والقمر. When I say كلا والقمر, I made also the meme mufakhama, and the meme is a soft letter. Okay? So now we're talking about the ra. So the ra has a sukoon. والقمر I stop. So what do? I look at the letter before it, the meme. What is the حركة on it? فتحة. طيب. كلا والقمر. The meme has a فتحة. The ra has a سكون. So I will make the ra مفخمة, hard. Okay? What if the letter before it has a kasra? If the letter before it has a kasra, it becomes soft. Okay? في مرية 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 مرية. Okay? The meme has a kasra. The ra has a sukun. If the letter before it has an original kasra, the word that I want you to write is original kasra. Not just a kasra. The kasra has to be original. What do I mean by original kasra? Original kasra in Arabic, if you have a word that ends with a letter that has a sukun on it, if you have a letter, a word that ends, the haraka on the last letter has a sukun, and the next word, the first letter in it has a sukun. Arabic says these two words do not come after another. We got to do something to the first word in order for it to precede that word. Example, من ارتضى. جزاك الله خير. Yeah, but the classroom's here. Okay, so they don't hear it? Good. That's what we want. جزاك الله خير. من, meme, noon, that's the word. من ارتضى. The ra has a sukun. And in Arabic, we cannot start any word in Arabic with a letter that has a sukun. That's why we put hamza before. ارتضى. ارتضى. Okay? Since I have man, irtaba, these two words, the first word ends with a sukoon, the second word starts with a sukoon. What I need to do is I need to give a haraka to the last letter in the first word so that I can connect the two words together. So it becomes manir. So the noon becomes kasra. It has on it kasra instead of sukoon. Manir taba. This kasra is not original. It happened as a result of us having these two words facing each other. So this is called unoriginal sukoon. Okay? For this situation, what we do, the ra becomes mufakhama. Manir taba. Manir taba. Irji'. Not irji'. Irji'. ارجعي ارجعوا إلى أبيكم in Surah Yusuf. يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ترجعي. Or يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة. Not ir. The ra has that valley in the tongue. ارجعي إلى ربك. So this is the situation. طيب. Now the most difficult one. What if the letter before it has a sukun? So the ra has a sukun. The letter before it has a sukun. What do I do? Take a guess now. I already gave the rule. What do you think should happen? You're an engineer. So we said, if the ra has a fatha or dhamma, I make the tafkhim, right? If the ra has a kasra, I make tarqiq. طيب. So now, we said if the ra has a sukun, what do? I look at the letter before it. If it has fatha or dhamma, the ra becomes مفخمة. If it has a kasra, the ra becomes soft, مرققة. طيب, what if the letter before it has a sukun? What do? I look at the letter before that one, okay? That does not exist in the Quran a lot. It exists in few words in the Quran. One of these words is Surah Al-Fajr. How do you read it? Wal-Fajr. Wal-Fajr. What did I say with the ra? Did I say Wal-Fajr? Or Wal-Fajr? Fajr. Ra became mufakhama, hard, okay? That's Wal-Fajr. وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ. عَشْرٍ. So what did I do with the ra? Hard, right? مفخمة. Why? The ra has a sukun. The letter before it, that's the sheen, has a sukun. What do? I look at the letter before those two, which is the ain, has a fatha. Okay? وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرِ. And in another recitation, وَالْوِتْرِ. So if it becomes wal-witr, the waw has a kasra. The ta has a sukun. The ra has a sukun. So what we do in this situation, but what we do in this situation, alhamdulillah. So what we do in this situation, we look at the ra has a sukun, the letter before it has a sukun, we look at the letter before it, wal-witr, so it becomes soft. If I call it wal-wat, so I need to make it mufakham, wal-watr, wash-shaf'i wal-watr, or wash-shaf'i wal-witr. Okay? Depending on the recitation of the Quran. Is this clear? Okay. I don't know if we have any sisters upstairs, or whoever is on Facebook right now watching, or whoever is going to be benefiting from this on YouTube. So, this is the ra. So now, so far we covered the jawf, the three letters, which is the empty, hollow space in the throat and the tongue, or the mouth, actually, not the tongue, the mouth. And that is for three letters. Alif, Maddiya, Waw Maddiya, Ya Maddiya. طيب. Then we move on to the next makhraj, or the next point of articulation. That is the throat. What does it have? 2 by 2 by 2. 2, 2, 2. The deepest in the throat, here, down, is the hamza and the ha. Hamza, ha, ha. Right above it, in the middle of the throat, we have what? Ain and ha. Ain and ha. And right above it is the ghain and the kha. The ghain and the kha. So that is 6 letters. 2, 2, 2, right? So we have 28, 6 of them are gone. Finish them, the throat. Now we move on to the tongue, right? So from the farthest area of the tongue, with the soft palate, we have the letter la, qaf. Not khaf, qaf. We said the way how you say the qaf is the back of the tongue is touching the soft palate. The back of the tongue is touching the soft palate. Then, right above it is the kaf. The back of the tongue is touching the hard palate, the upper hard palate. Ka, ka, ka. Okay? Qa, ka. And then, after that, we went to the middle of the tongue. So we finished now. Hamza ha, Ain ha, Ghain kha, Qa, and Kaf. Now we move to the middle of the tongue. Has 3 letters. Ya, Jim, Sheen, Ya, Ghayrul Maddiya. The word Ghayrul Maddiya cannot be separated from the ya. You cannot say ya. You will have to say ya غير المادية. Okay? Why? Because ya al-madiyya is already in which makhraj? Al-jawf. From which point of articulation is al-jawf? Okay? Jim, sheen, ya غير المادية. Wa alaykum as-salam. Then we move on to the side of the tongue, where we get what? The dad. Moving forward is the lam, right? So now we have 6 from the throat, 2 from the back of the tongue, that's 8. 3 from the middle of the tongue, that is 11. Wa alaykum salam. That is 11. From the side you have a dad, and then after that is a lam. So what do we have so far? 13, right? And now we move to the tip of the tongue. The first one at the tip of the tongue is noon, right? And right after that is we have what? Ar-ra. That's what we have covered so far. So that's a total of 15. أبو عمر ناول الآن وقت الصلاة ولا كيف؟ طيب راح يجي الشيخ برهان إن شاء الله. طيب ممكن can you داود can you pause the recording داود؟ داود can you pause the recording please? Pause it, yeah, inshallah. So we will stop here, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, until after Salat al-Isha and the Khatir of Sheikh Burhan. And we'll see, inshallah, we might be able to resume it afterwards. Jazakumullah khair.